Hello, my name is Helen Corey. I want to talk to you about the birth of my child that I had recently. Well, it was a horrible experience. It really was a horrible experience. The doctor asked me to go to the hospital for an appointment because I was a little bit late with my due date, just to check myself and the baby's heartbeat. And I was only 2 days late, but he wanted just to check, so I agreed to it. And I thought, well, possibly, maybe he wants to induce me to, to start the labour on. Anyway, I arrived at hospital with my partner, and I started feeling really, really weird. Just something not right. It wasn't contractions. I just felt really weird, and it became worse. And I thought, oh, I'm not happy here. Anyway, the nurse came, and she put the baby monitor on and checked his heartbeat, etc., and everything was fine. And then there was the machine for the contractions, but it showed on the screen, but I couldn't feel anything inside. It was a bit weird, actually. Anyway, you could see it on the screen, and like I say, I started feeling a bit like I was going into labour. Anyway, when the nurse came, I said, oh, I think I'm starting. She's like, no, you're not. Don't be stupid. I'm thinking, all right, thanks, right, okay. But I said, honestly, I really do feel like that I'm going to start soon. I said, please, will you just check? Anyway, she checks and she said, oh, you're only 2 centimetres, that's normal. And I went, normal? I said, I've already had 2-3 children before. I said, it's not going to become like 0, like first mums. They're like, start at 0. I said, I've already had 2-3 children. So she said, anyway, you're 2 centimetres. So I thought, right, okay. She said, maybe wait till 4:30. And I'm like, 4:30? Why? So, well, I've got people to see and I'll keep coming checking on you. So I'm waiting. And she was here, there and everywhere. And she's like, I won't be a minute. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And then about 4:30 she came and she said, you can go home. And I'm like, home? Right, all right, I accept it. So I went, I said, right, okay, we'll go home. Anyway, we're getting in the car. And I got into the car. And it was quite painful getting into the car. Anyway, when I got in, my husband said, why don't we go for a meal? So I said, right, yeah, go on, okay then. Anyway, we arrived at the restaurant, and I said, I couldn't get out of the car. I said to my partner, oh, I can't go into the restaurant for a meal. I really feel like there's something wrong. I need to go home. So we had to cancel the meal, and I felt really, really sorry for my partner. I said, oh, I'm really, really sorry, but we are going to have to go home. So anyway, when we arrived home, I went up the stairs and I felt really funny. Anyway, I got upstairs, got in the bed, put the quilt over, and my partner said, I'm just going to nip to the post office. He said, because it closes soon, 5 o'clock. And I said, yeah, no, it's fine, you go. I mean, I had so much going around in my head to deal with and everything anyway, so I thought, right. So he went to the post office and I started running a bath. I thought, no, this baby's coming soon. So I changed my mind and I went downstairs and I was looking for my partner. I'm thinking, surely he should be back from the post office. And I had a look round and he wasn't there. And I'm thinking, oh no, where's my partner when I need him? Where is he? So I texted him, and anyway, he said he was on his way. I'm thinking, oh, thank goodness for that. Anyway, I started walking up the stairs and I couldn't walk properly. I ended up going up the stairs on all fours. Anyway, eventually I got into the bedroom and it was about 5:30 by this time. So my partner arrived and I said, come on, we're going to have to go to hospital. I really, really feel like it's coming soon. He's like, right, okay. So I said, phone the midwife. So he phoned the midwife, and the midwife said, what are the contractions? Are they 4 apart? And he's like, well, no, she's had 1, but then, right, no, let's wait for the next one. No, not really. And she's like, well, no, better leave it for the moment. She said, we better leave it. She says, I don't think she's ready. Possibly stay maybe 2-3 more hours and then see how it goes from there. I'm like, oh, damn, I wanted it to come soon. Anyway, never mind. So I said to my partner, oh, if you don't mind, I said, will you just check, please? Right, okay. So he checked and he went, oh my goodness, you're 4 to 5 centimetres dilated. Oh, gosh, no. So I said, right, we'll have to phone the midwife. So he phoned the midwife. And he said, honestly, I've looked for myself. She's 4-5 centimetres. So he said, come on, I'm taking you. So we put the phone down and got down the stairs, got our bags and things, got in the car, drove as fast as we could. I'm holding onto the side because I'm in absolute agony. So I'm holding on while he's driving. I thought, oh gosh, I can feel this baby coming, I can feel it coming. Anyway, when I arrived, the nurse is like, just 1 minute please. And I'm like, 1 minute? I thought I'd be going straight to the labour ward. I can't hold on, you need to take me. She's like, hang on. I'm thinking, oh, waiting, I don't believe this. I'm saying to my partner, tell her, it's going to come, tell her. And then they're like, don't worry. I'm like, right, I weren't very happy, but I thought, right, I'm going to have to go to the toilet myself. I'm going to have to give birth myself in the toilet. And I thought, no, I can't manage on my own in the toilet, and it's a dirty environment. No, I can't do that. I can't have a baby born in the toilet, no way. So I went back and I said to my partner, come on, please, help me. I'm going to have this baby now. Like, calm down. And then they said, right, come on, you ready for coming into the ward now? I'm thinking, hang on, but there's people there, there's like beds there, and they were all, I'm like, a monitor? I need to give birth. I don't need a baby monitor. I need to give birth. And I wanted to refuse because it was like, hang on, no, that's the wrong way. I need to go to the labour suite. And I'm saying to my partner, why do I have to? Well, by this time I'm in absolute agony. The contractions are starting. I'm biting on my blooming knuckle. I said, because people are like watching. I didn't want to embarrass myself. Anyway, I got onto the bed. I'm thinking, oh gosh, this is wrong, I'm in so much pain, I just want to push, and I'm grabbing hold onto him, and the midwife's like, oh, that's natural. I'm like, natural? I said, and she's like, let me just check, and I'm like, no, I want to give birth now. She's like, no, it's fine, I just need to check the baby's heartbeat, just put the monitor on. Thinking, right, your rule's fine, whatever. So anyway, she put it on. I'm like, get off me, leave me alone. And the nurse is like, well, I just better check. So as she went to like put the monitor on, I just like stripped it off, and I'm like, no way. I need to give birth, and I need to give birth right now. So you check now, please. So she had a look and she said, oh, I think you're about 8 centimetres. You've only got 2 centimetres left. I'm like, poof. At long last, as she realised, you know, after this time in mithering. Anyway, she brought this wheelchair, and I'm like, why do I have to get onto a wheelchair? Surely I can just stay on a bed. The bed you can just wheel to the labour suite. I said, why do I have to get off and get on a wheelchair? Oh, anyway, she forced me, and I'm thinking, right, well, I want to refuse, but it might cause an argument, right? So I just thought, right, grin and bear it. So I got off the bed. And as I got off the bed to get onto the wheelchair, my blooming waters went. It was all over. There was even a man sat there. Oh, I was so embarrassed in front of all these people. I was really, really embarrassed. And I'm thinking, oh, you know, she'd ignored me, and oh, look what blooming happened. And I thought, I can't sit down on that wheelchair because, oh, I just felt like the head was there. Like engaged, and I'm thinking, hang on. Anyway, I'm like, come on, hurry up, I'm going to give birth to this child. And she's like, you're alright, calm down. I'm like, people are going past, and I'm shouting at my partner, and I'm saying, please just tell her, I'm like, you know, my waters have gone, the baby's going to come, it's going to come. I bet they thought I was blooming going mad. I had to like sort of like hold it in sort of thing and grin and bear it, and I'm like trying to be normal as people are passing, hello sort of thing, and deep down I'm thinking, oh gosh, I'm in so much pain, I just want to deliver this baby. Anyway, eventually I got into the labour ward. Like, thank goodness for that, at long last. So she pushed me in and she said, right, can you get on the bed now? I'm like, no way, I cannot get on that bed. I need gas and air, I need epidural, I need something now. That gas and air is too far away, give it me now. And she's like, well, if you get on the bed and walk to the bed and get on it, then you can have your gas and air. And I'm like, no, I need it, and I need gas and air now. I said, I can really feel this baby, it's coming, I can feel it. She's like, well, just get on the bed. And I thought, oh, arguing, so I just give up. So I just said to my partner, come here. So he came and I said, just have a look, will you? And he had a look, and the head was there. He could actually see the head. I was like, oh my goodness. So he shouted for the midwife, Luke, the head's there, Luke. Panic. So she's like, oh gosh, panic. Anyway, so the midwife then went and she pulled the emergency cord. Because of course there was only one midwife there and there should be like, a few or whatever. There was no cot for the baby or anything. So as she's pulling it, I delivered the baby, and as she came back, it's there in my arms. I was really, really sad. And I said to the midwife, I said, you know what? I'm not happy with this. You never listen to me in any situation. I shouldn't even have my clothes on. I'm not ready for this. I'm not organised. I've no camera. Everything, it's just all not right. Anyway, putting that to one side, even though I wasn't really, really happy and it was a bad experience, the labour actually was only 14 minutes altogether, which was really, really good. Wow. But it's sad in a way, the way that it happened. Anyway. But thank you so much for listening to me. Cheers.